Welcome to Election Night 2024. Today we have the Republican nominee Marco Rubio with his running mate Ron Johnson, the senator from Wisconsin, versus Chuck Schumer, the Senate Minority Leader, with his running mate Brian Schatz, the senator from Hawaii. Here's the 7 o'clock p.m. poll closings. Indiana, 11 electoral votes projected for Marco Rubio. Kentucky's 8 electoral votes projected for Marco Rubio. South Carolina's 9 electoral votes projected for Marco Rubio. Georgia's 16 electoral votes now for Marco Rubio. Virginia's 13 electoral votes now projected for Chuck Schumer. Vermont's 3 electoral votes for Chuck Schumer. Here's the current electoral map. Marco Rubio at 44 electoral votes. Chuck Schumer at 16. You need 270 to win. So far, Marco Rubio is leading. 7:30 p.m. poll closings. West Virginia, 4 electoral votes for Marco Rubio. Ohio is too close to call, 17 electoral votes at stake. Marco Rubio leads by 100 electoral votes. Chuck Schumer is now ahead in North Carolina, 16 electoral votes at stake. Chuck Schumer leads by 1,000 votes. Here's the current electoral map. 270 still needed to win. 48 for Marco Rubio to Chuck Schumer, 16. Here's the 8 o'clock p.m. poll closing. Alabama, 8 electoral votes for Marco Rubio. Mississippi, 6 electoral votes for Marco Rubio. Oklahoma, 7 electoral votes for Marco Rubio. 11 electoral votes from Tennessee for Marco Rubio. Florida, 31 electoral votes for Marco Rubio. North Carolina, 16 electoral votes for Marco Rubio now. Illinois, 19 electoral votes for Chuck Schumer. Pennsylvania's 19 electoral votes for Chuck Schumer. Maine's 4 electoral votes for Chuck Schumer. New Hampshire's 4 electoral votes for Chuck Schumer. Massachusetts, 11 electoral votes for Chuck Schumer. Rhode Island, 3 electoral votes for Chuck Schumer. Connecticut, 7 electoral votes for Chuck Schumer. New Jersey, 14 electoral votes for Chuck Schumer. Delaware, 3 electoral votes for Chuck Schumer. Maryland, 10 electoral votes for Chuck Schumer. The District of Columbia, 3 electoral votes for Chuck Schumer. And here is Missouri. Missouri's too close to call. Marco Rubio leads 41 to 35. Here's the electoral map. 127 for Marco Rubio to 113 for Chuck Schumer. 8:30 p.m. poll closing. Arkansas has been projected for Marco Rubio, 6 electoral votes. No new changes to map except for Arkansas being voted in. 133 electoral votes now for Marco Rubio. There's a 9 p.m. poll closing. There's a huge batch of projections for Marco Rubio. We will start off with the projection from Kansas, 6 electoral votes for Marco Rubio from Kansas. Texas, 41 electoral votes, huge prize for Marco Rubio. Louisiana is 8 electoral votes. Nebraska's 5 electoral votes. All 5 of their electoral votes will be projected for Marco Rubio, along with North Dakota's 3, South Dakota's 3, Wyoming's 3, and Arizona's 12 electoral votes, all going to Marco Rubio, along with Missouri's 10 electoral votes and Ohio's 17 electoral votes. Chuck Schumer will win in his home state of New York, 28 electoral votes. Michigan, 15 electoral votes for now Chuck Schumer. New Mexico, 5 electoral votes for Chuck Schumer. And Colorado's 10 electoral votes for Chuck Schumer. Wisconsin, 10 electoral votes, too close to call. This is Ron Johnson, Marco Rubio's running mate's home state. Ron Johnson's home state. Marco Rubio leads by 11,000 votes. Here's the electoral map. 241 for Marco Rubio to 180 for Chuck Schumer. Here's the 10 p.m. poll closing. Montana's 3 electoral votes for Marco Rubio. Utah's 6 electoral votes for Marco Rubio. Nevada's 6 electoral votes for Marco Rubio. Iowa, here's Iowa, 6 electoral votes. Marco Rubio now leads by 11,000 votes. Here's the current electoral map. 270 still need to win. 256 for Marco Rubio to 180 for Chuck Schumer. We have now a major projection. Chuck Schumer calls Senator Rubio to concede. He says Senator Marco Rubio of Florida will win the presidency. Here's the electoral map right now. 256 for Marco Rubio to 180 for Chuck Schumer. And we can now project that the presidency will go to Marco Rubio. Marco Rubio will be elected the 46th president of the United States due to these calls. And the vice presidency will go to Ron Johnson. Ron Johnson winning the vice presidency. Idaho has 4 electoral votes now for Marco Rubio. Iowa's 6 electoral votes for Marco Rubio. Wisconsin's 10 electoral votes for Marco Rubio. California's 55 electoral votes, although it doesn't matter for Chuck Schumer. Washington's 12 electoral votes for Chuck Schumer. Oregon's 8 electoral votes for Chuck Schumer. Hawaii's 4 electoral votes for Chuck Schumer. Here's the current electoral map. 276 for Marco Rubio to 259 for Chuck Schumer. Here's a 1 a.m. poll closing. Alaska's 3 electoral votes for Marco Rubio. And here's a final electoral map. 279 for Marco Rubio to 279. Sorry, for Marco Rubio to 259 for Chuck Schumer. And here's a final electoral map. Thank you all for watching. I'm sorry that it's late by 4 days. I'm sorry about that. So yeah, thank you all for watching. I will see you next time. I will be making my next video will be my next election video will be Heidi Heitkamp versus Donald Trump in 2020, and then there's gonna be a really cool one for 2020, another video. So thank you all for watching. I'll see you later. Bye.